short presentation, and I see my time has started already. I come from the Embassy of Netherlands from New Delhi, and I will be speaking about the relationship between India and the Netherlands in the era of internationalization of education and research. Our session is on building global alliances, so I will talk a little bit about the existing relationship between the two countries, which started from the 17th century when the Dutch had trading posts in India from the coast of Kochi, to the 21st century, how the relationship has expanded in various fields. Before I start with my presentation, I would like to tell you a little bit about the country, the Netherlands. It is also known as Holland. The people of the Netherlands are called Dutch, and the language that they speak is Dutch. So there are three different terminologies which make it quite confusing, but it's all the same. So the Netherlands is in Western Europe, bordering Germany and Belgium. Some statistics on the Netherlands. The Netherlands ranks number 4 worldwide at the World Innovation Index 2019 rankings. It is the 4th most competitive economy in the world as per the Global Competitiveness Index. And the Netherlands ranks number 1 worldwide in terms of work-life balance. This small country, which is with a population of 17 million, that is lesser than the population of Delhi, and with a size which is equal to the size of the state of Kerala, is one of the founding members of the European Union and is the world's 2nd largest exporter of agricultural produce after the United States. So you can imagine this small little country where it ranks in terms of agricultural produce to innovation to the competitiveness index. The picture in the center that you see is the Peace Palace. The Hague, which is the seat of the government in the Netherlands, is called the international legal capital of the world because it houses the International Court of Justice and the International Criminal Court. There are a number of Indian students who are studying in the Netherlands and a number of people of Indian origin who are a part of the workforce of the Netherlands. And the reason why Indian students, or international students for that matter, are looking to study in the Netherlands is because of the reasons enlisted here. There are more than 2,200 courses, bachelor's, master's, short courses, PhD programs that are delivered completely in English. So as an international student, one need not learn the language Dutch to be able to study, live, and work in the Netherlands. 95% of the Dutch population is fluent in English, unlike maybe a lot of other countries in continental Europe. So it's easier as an international person to be able to integrate with the Dutch society and live there and work there. When I talk about value for money, this is in comparison to the English-speaking countries where a lot of Indian students go to for higher education. The quality of education provided by Dutch universities is at par with the top-notch institutes across the world. You will get to know a little bit about that when I talk about the rankings, but at a relatively low tuition fee. So the quality to price ratio is very high. The Netherlands is also known as the gateway to Europe because of its strategic location in continental Europe, because of which there is an international community in the Netherlands. So it is a very international country where people from 200 different nationalities live in that small little country. So you don't really feel out of context or as an international person looking to settle in that country. You've got people from multiple various nationalities now holding Dutch citizenship. The world-class teaching style, I'll come back to that. Of course, it's the gateway to Europe, and it is one of the safest and the happiest countries to be in. There are 14 research universities and 39 universities of applied sciences in the Netherlands. Out of those 14 research universities, 13 rank in the top 100 in Europe and top 200 in the world, as per the Times Higher Education and QS World Rankings of 2019. So when I talk about the quality of education provided at a relatively low cost, these are the rankings that I was talking about. the Netherlands is ranked number 7th worldwide in terms of higher education. Because of the strengthening of the relationship between the Netherlands and India, there are multiple funding opportunities available for Indian working professionals as well as students to pursue higher education in the Netherlands. Additionally, every international student in the Netherlands gets 1 additional year to spend in the country after completion of their course to be able to look for a job and continue their career. We've heard of these corporations, Philips, Unilever, banks like ABM, ING. We might not know, we've heard of them, but we might not know that these are all Dutch corporations, which have offices in India. So that makes the relationship all the more greater in terms of the kind of work that's ongoing at an economic level between the two countries. This is some information about the English taught bachelor's and master's program. The PhD program is considered to be a job in the Netherlands, which is a 4-year PhD. And it is a paid PhD. This is just information about how to apply as an international student in the Netherlands. Of course, as I started off with my presentation, that the relationship between the two countries goes back to the 17th century. But in the 21st century, this relationship has been reinvigorated due to the camaraderie between the heads of states of the two countries. So here you see Prime Minister Modi and Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte, who've been making visits to India and Netherlands respectively since 2015. Last year, we also had the Dutch King and Queen on a state visit to India, where they visited a government school in Delhi and interacted with the Education Minister of Delhi government. This also reflects on the importance that the two countries are placing on people-to-people ties and collaboration in education and research. The last decade has also been known as the decade of science and innovation partnership between India and the Netherlands. The two countries have been collaborating in various fields of research with a focus on water, health, and agriculture nexus. So there is collaboration ongoing between researchers of both sides to be able to solve global challenges. These are some examples of ongoing Indo-Dutch collaborations between higher education institutes and research organizations in the field of health, water, big data, functional materials, crop sciences, smart energy grids. These are just some examples. To conclude, I would like to say that the relationship between the two countries has always been there, but now it's reached a level where the prime ministers of the two countries call themselves natural partners of each other in a changing global order. And this we can see in the number of Indian students going to the Netherlands to study, an increasing number of Dutch students also coming to India for short programs, for courses, the number of research collaborations that has been ongoing for the last 10 years, and of course, the relationship and the special friendship between the two prime ministers who really want to strengthen the relationship between these two democracies. Thank you.